My name is Reed Bear, and this is an open letter to Pope Francis. And I want to say, like Bishop Thomas Tobin of Providence, Rhode Island, that I too am a little disappointed in your comments about the Catholic Church being too obsessed by abortion. Is that possible? Since Roe v. Wade, 50 million murdered unborn children to not be obsessed? What about the Holocaust of the Jews during Nazi Germany and the millions that died there? Is it possible to be too obsessed for them to consider that Holocaust? I was a missionary in South America in the 70s, not too far from Argentina, where you're from. And I always considered the Catholic Church to be an ally of Mormons, standing on principle from God, God's laws that surpass human laws. And I believed that the leadership of both of our churches wanted to draw a line on what was right and what was wrong. And your comments make me wonder whether or not you are the new no accountability pope. And I hope I'm wrong. And I hope that you can see in the women that you talk to who have had abortions, how damaged they are in their souls. The wages of sin are death, spiritual death, and sometimes physical death. I hope that your idea of compassion does not let evil off the hook. I do believe in loving the sinner, but hating the sin. And I hope you're not confusing the two. Because we live in wicked times. And I know you want to create a big tent, but it seems to me sometimes that the amount of people who are willing to take a stand for God as champions of Christ is getting smaller and smaller. And I hope you're willing to stand for truth no matter how many people are there. Stand for the purity of Christ no matter how many filthy people there are around us. If a sinner came into my church, I would welcome them with all my heart. And I would love them. And I would encourage them to repent of their sins so they could be happy. There is no happiness in wickedness. The wages of sin are death. I don't judge my brothers and sisters. God bless all of you. But I'm going to stay on my path. Even if the leaders of the Catholic Church decide not to be my allies anymore. Abortion is a sin. And sins destroy the natural goodness of the children of God. And that makes me sad.